Fantasy becomes reality tomorrow for football's next big thing. Endrick, the 17-year-old sensation and emerging hope for Brazil, takes on England at Wembley tomorrow evening and then Spain on Tuesday at his soon-to-be new home, the Santiago Bernabeu. The striker, who will move to Real Madrid in July and has been likened to Samba great Ronaldo, has only ever experienced the two iconic grounds on PlayStation.
Palmeiras wizkid Endrick said, "By playing video games, I know both stadiums. It will be incredible to see how majestic they are, how grand they are, how many people they hold. I hope it will be wonderful. I am sure we will get 2 victories." Read more on football. Leave it alone. Anger over woke cross on England shirt as football legends Wade INROL up win a rose gold Rolex or £27,500 cash alternative from just 77p with our discount. London was all set to be Endrick's permanent residence until Todd Boehly backed out of a deal to sign him for Chelsea.
The wonderkid-obsessed Blues owner was so far down the line with a proposed move for the prodigious striker that a church had even been found for him to attend. Endrick and his family had been invited over to take in Chelsea's 1-0 home defeat to Arsenal and met the likes of Thiago Silva, Cesar Azpilicueta, Jorginho and then boss Graham Potter.
Even the capital's gloomy weather did not put off the young forward, with his dad Douglas commenting, "Endrick really likes playing in the rain." Most read in football get shirty fans spot what Elliott did wearing controversial England shirt for first time. Final 4 FA Cup semi-final co-times changed impacting Man United, Coventry, Chelsea and City. Leave it alone. Anger over woke cross on England shirt as football legends wade in-game over Prem. Fans braced for crackdown on illegal streams with IPTV piracy. Shield Casino special. Best casino welcome offers, but Boehly had a change of heart over splashing £51.
$4 million on a 16-year-old who would not arrive from Palmeiras for another 2 years, and pulled the plug. In stepped Real, who a month later announced they had agreed to buy Endrick in a deal that will see him pitch up at the Bernabeu in 4 months.
Could Jose Mourinho return to Chelsea? He will likely be joined by Kylian Mbappe, whose widely expected switch from Paris Saint-Germain could take the shine off Endrick's long-awaited arrival. Though not if you talk to any of his teammates in the current Brazil squad, who cannot speak highly enough of the teenager.
Lucas Paqueta likened him to the R9 Ronaldo, the Brazilian one who went to the 1994 World Cup at 17 and won La Liga with Real, and is not the first to make that comparison. The West Ham midfielder, 26, said, "His speed and strength to take the ball forward reminds me of Ronaldo."
Of course, he is just a boy and is very young and will grow a lot. There are some characteristics that remind me of him. He can develop to be a huge player. It is the other Ronaldo, Cristiano, who broke all kinds of scoring records at Real, where he won 4 Champions League titles, that Endrick claims is his idol.
County Route 7 elevated himself to the world stage, of course, at Manchester United, where current Brazil squad member Andrea Pereira also came through 5 years after the Portuguese megastar left Old Trafford for the first time. Speaking about Endrick, Fulham ace Pereira, 28, added, "When I was in Brazil with Flamengo I could already see what he could do.
He is such a massive player and has massive potential. Like both Ronaldos, Endrick is ice cool in front of goal, becoming the first player under 18 since Neymar to reach double figures in the Brazilian league, and has even said himself that he can be very cold in his demeanor. He has a rags to riches backstory typical of so many Selecao stars, describing his childhood growing up in Taguatinga, close to the capital of Brasilia, as very complicated and very difficult.
At one point, he lived in an orphanage for 6 months with his 2 sisters. And while he claims he never went hungry, he says his parents starved for him and his siblings instead. Dad Douglas tried to make it as a player himself without real success, at one point in the 1980s hitchhiking to Sao Paulo where he slept rough.
He is now able to live vicariously through his son, though, who made a prediction on camera aged 11 that he would one day play for real, and is now months away from realizing that bold call. Tomorrow he could link up with his future teammates Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo in Dorival Jr.'s new-look Real squad, and face Jude Bellingham in the England ranks.
The pair have already been exchanging messages on Instagram and could now share a pitch for what is set to be the first of many memorable matches. Speaking of Brazil's rejuvenated contingent under Dorival, which includes 11 uncapped players, Endrick added, "It's going to be a good period with a new team, a new coach, new staff.
Everything is new. I hope I can contribute with everything that is asked of me. The focus will be on Mbappé arriving in Madrid should his blockbuster switch go through. Read more Son STORIESHAIR scare I lost my hand after blasting it with a hairdryer for 20 minutes in freak accident change channel Amazon Fire TV stick owners gain more free channels filled with huge shows but Endrick Felipe Moreira de Souza, with his powerful legs, rocket of a left foot and frightening potential, will not plan on surrendering the limelight for long.
As Pereira said, "The world has to look out for a big player and for sure he is going to deliver." Quote,